The guys back on the colony ship would love this shit. Adam became alert when Lowell and the others began to gather up their satchels, preparing to leave. He laid a 50 Jurian credit chip on the small side table and waited until the others left before he got up to do the same. He didn't get too far. When he pressed to his feet, it was as if he was a majestic redwood just felled by the legendary Paul Bunyan. He toppled forward until crashing face first onto the sweet-smelling floor. Shocked and embarrassed, Adam struggled to his hands and knees before making a second attempt to stand. His legs were like rubber, his feet numb. He managed to stay upright this time, but only with the help of the hot alien waitress. "Assist you, may I?" she asked, wrapping her arms around his waist. He gazed into her huge black orbs, confused. His mind wasn't suffering the normal effects of intoxication, and neither was his vision. But damn, the rest of his body was literally falling down drunk, all except for a prominent lump in the front of his trousers. "What the hell is in that stuff?" he asked with unaffected speech. "It is a muscular neutralizer, as well as a sexual stimulant. Very potent and flavorful. It is a house specialty." A neutralizer and a stimulant at the same time? What good is that? "It depends on the dominance of the sexes within your species. On Fortis, females are dominant, and we wish our males to be compliant, yet functional. Are you not pleased with the effect?" "How long will I be like this?" The alien giggled. "You consumed much. You will need assistance in walking and other functions for several hours. We have a service that can return you to your room or ship. Do you wish me to call one? Or I could assist you personally." Adam didn't have time for this, no matter how curious he was to learn of the mating habits of the natives. He'd followed Lowell to the bar, knowing the alien was making one last stop before returning to his ship. He would be off the planet and in a deep gravity well in less than an hour. Adam didn't have time to sober up, or for other things. "I appreciate the offer, but right now help me over to that partition," he said, indicating a half wall with decoratively carved wooden columns reaching to the ceiling. Once there, he grabbed one of the posts and pulled. It came free, much to the chagrin and shock of the waitress. "What is the purpose?" she asked. "I need a crutch," he said, looking with regret into the large eyes of the alien. "If only. And by the way, thanks for your help." He smiled at the pretty alien, flashing his long white teeth at her with warmth and sincerity. The diminutive native gasped and pushed away, her impossibly large eyes increasing by 50% from shock and fear. In a flurry of screams and waving arms, she scurried away, in a desperate attempt to escape the savage death challenge Adam had just issued against her. The bar exploded in a cacophony of protests from the male patrons, including a rather profanity-laced verbal attack by the native bartender. Adam leaned on his makeshift walking stick and made for the exit. He ignored the protests. The bartender was yelling about the vandalism and the threat to the female, yet fortunately he didn't press the matter. He may have realized by then that Adam was a human and valued his life more than a piece of wood or the welfare of the barmaid. It was dark outside when Adam emerged from the bar and into the cool night air of Fortis. He scanned the wide road and sidewalks for his target. There he was, to the right and about 30 yards away, heading for the spaceport a mile down the road. Adam set off after him, using the wooden crutch to support his traitorous legs. Most of the intoxicating effects were in his lower extremities. His arms and hands were working fine, although his fingertips were numb. And then there was the boner. It didn't impede his progress, but it was embarrassing and inappropriate for the moment. That damn drink should have come with a warning label. "Riyadh, where the hell are you?" Adam barked mentally through his artificial telepathy device. "Waiting with the truck like I'm supposed to be," answered a disembodied voice in Adam's mind. "What's taking you so long?" "Lowell just left the bar. He's headed for the spaceport." "Well, grab him and let's get out of here. We don't get